Why the chicken crossed the road?
Why?
To get a Cuban and a crab roll.
Proud of yourself?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm Rich.
And I'm Tiffany.
And we are here today at Ybor City, just outside of Tampa, Florida. And it's probably got to be one of the coolest things in the world. She looked at us like we was absolutely crazy talking to the camera. But we're at Ybor City, and we're in probably one of the coolest towns in Florida. It's got tons of history, and believe it or not, it got a lot of stolen valor.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if you can just use that for military. But a lot of other towns, Miami, takes a lot of credit for stuff that Ybor City did. If you don't believe me, hit that like button, because we're about to show you. All right, guys, let's check it out. Like, what is Ybor City? Ybor City is considered the Latin section of Tampa. All right, and it's a very old town, goes back to the 1800s. And what it is it's just a town that's full of culture. It has obviously Latin culture, but particularly Cuban culture. And it was such a amazing town, and you would be surprised how much it actually influenced the rest of the world. And I say that as if I was joking earlier about Miami taking a lot of credit for a lot of stuff that Ybor City did, but it's true as far as cigars. Stop looking at the cigars. Stop. Stop. Get away from there. You guys are gonna have to excuse him. A lot of people say, oh, them Cuban cigars, I got them Cuban cigars from Miami. No, sir. Cuban cigar hookup is right here. Believe it or not, the actual first two cigar factories, Cuban cigar factories, was right here in Ybor City. It's actually known as the Cigar City and was the biggest cigar producing town in the country for a long time before all these big shots all shut up. And you can still walk around the stores today and see how they would hand roll the cigars, and a lot of stores here now still have hand rolled cigars that you can smoke. So, Miami wants to take that? No, sir. That's Ybor's. Now, as far as food, let's see what Ybor gave us. Even though I don't come here that much anymore, my family has a huge history of coming to Ybor City for Cubans and devil crab rolls, right? I'll tell you how old it is. I'm the 6th generation to be coming to Ybor City to eat this. My great-great-grandfather back in the 50s would come down here and he would buy a Cuban sandwich and a crab roll and a Coke. And he'd buy a ton to bring back up to North Central Florida for the family. And he would drive all the way out to watch him build the bridge, with that huge bridge between Tampa and St. Pete. He'd sit down, pop open his Coke, and watch him construct that bridge. So that's why the next thing that I'm gonna say is really like, I kind of take it personal. So every other YouTuber on here, they say to go to Miami to get a Cuban sandwich. And the things that make a Cuban sandwich is Spanish roasted pork, ham, cheese, and Cuban bread. Now the Cuban bread is what's really important, right? Because Cuban bread is a very special bread that was only made here in Ybor City. It wasn't made in Miami. So the sandwich could not have came anywhere else but from here in Ybor City. And a devil crab roll, you know the breadcrumbs that they use for it? Have you ever even, you know what, I'm not even gonna say nothing because you've probably never even seen a devil crab roll before, but that is some Florida food. But as far as a Cuban sandwich, that's like going to Pittsburgh to get a Philly. You don't go to Pittsburgh to get a Philly, you go to Philly to get a Philly. You don't go to Miami to get a Cuban, you come right here to Ybor City to get a Cuban. So you want a real authentic Cuban? Come here to Ybor City, come to Carmine's. That's where you're gonna get an authentic Cuban. chicken. Why is there a chicken?
Because there's lots of chickens here. No, yeah, they're chickens.
Yeah.
And they debate about the chickens to the council meetings all the time about keeping them or not. Right now they're like protected here, and there's like 150 chickens. See that chicken? See the chicken? There it is, there it is, there it is.
There's a whole gang of chickens.
Wet concrete.
Yeah.
Like Ybor City is a really cool place to hang out, but it's not too family oriented. There's nothing really to do with kids, and I suggest just maybe sticking around in the daytime. At nighttime it gets a little more sketchy.
Yeah, it's definitely a little sketchy here. Unless your kids are into cigars.
Yeah.
If your kids are into cigars, they're gonna love this. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah. But there's like a lot of bars and cigar shops and places to smoke hookah and drink coffee. There's nothing like kid friendly or kid entertainment. And at nighttime it does get a little rough around here.
It's historic Florida.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's use an artsy word. It's Florida in the raw.
Yeah.
You know, if you want history, you want culture, it's definitely a place you want to go. But it does have its spots. Like this next spot we're going to check out is like it's gorgeous. So, this is a Columbia. This is probably one of the oldest restaurants in Tampa. It was established in 1905. And it is a quintessential Florida restaurant. This is the original restaurant here in Ybor City, but they've opened up other restaurants. I believe there's one down in Miami. There's one in Celebration. So if you're in Orlando, you're in Disney, you want to give a restaurant like this a try, you want to try out one of Florida's famous restaurants. It's the most well-known restaurants. You can check it out in Celebration, and also St. Augustine. You don't know where St. Augustine is, just south of Jacksonville, Florida's oldest city, which we will be going there soon. But they have a few different locations, and you can check them out. But check out these, what do you call this? Mosaic tiles?
Yeah.
Check out these. And the restaurant is absolutely gorgeous inside. What's your full thoughts of Ybor City?
I really like it here. It's like a fun place to hang out, and it's like a cool looking city. Like I just love the look of it. And like there's music playing and it's noisy. Like it makes you really feel like you're doing something and you're somewhere.
I think it's an important city in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much stuff. And Ybor City, this whole Latin district, is responsible for so much of Florida's culture. And I say it joking, like I've said it a few times in this video, but I'll say it again. I feel like Miami robs a lot of this culture. When you think Cuban in Florida, you think Miami. And that's not the case. If you come to Orlando, you're only 40 miles from here. And if you come from Orlando, you're probably about an hour away.
Yeah.
If you want to go to Clearwater and stuff, Clearwater's maybe 30 minutes up the road here. We're not too far from Clearwater. But it's right here in Tampa, and it's such a major part of Florida. It's such a major, what you want out of Florida, and part of why Florida is what it is now. So if you get a chance, come to Ybor City. It's an amazing place. There's tons of things to see, and if you're a nightclub person, there's things to see for you too. And a lot more for you to do. But but with that being said, guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button. It really helps. And maybe even subscribe, because you can always unsubscribe later if you don't like us, you know. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully that'll be pretty soon. But with that being said, I'm Rich.
And I'm Tiffany.
This has been How's My Living?